Hey guys, ZenAku here with just a quick recap of my last match that I played versus Cha1n and what's coming up next when I play versus Rapha this week.
We have Cha1n versus ZenAku coming up, and it's going to be a barrel of laughs, isn't that right, Lee?
My expectations going into the matchup with Cha1n, I actually felt like I could 3-0 him. I felt like the last couple times I have played him, I've only just been cut short by literally one frag or something like this. And just his playstyle kind of fits mine. I kind of did a really good job preparing for what his style is like, using a lot of rail and using a lot of strategic positions. So I was going to that matchup pretty prepared for what I needed to do.
ZenAku has to know that. He almost catches him off, but no, the rail isn't going to be enough. He's going to drop down, and I think Cha1n is just over it. He is done as he just sits there and takes it, and Zen takes the set.
Because the games are a lot more slower paced, or that's just how Cha1n likes to play. If he was going to play slow, I was going to play even slower. That was kind of the play. Or I was going to, choose my moments where I could just really close the gap quickly where he can't get away, which I think is something he really bases his style a lot around. The only thing that maybe surprised me was how hard I was hitting on the first map in particular. I think it was really surprising to him, and hitting the rails on the Anarchy is going to really keep him out of the game.
Taking massive amounts of damage, needs to be careful. The drop down a little bit too early from Cha1n isn't going to cost him his life, and it does! ZenAku, I don't know how he did that.
It's funny when you play this really ABC Quake, as people like to say. It's quite straightforward as to what happens there. There's nothing too crazy that really went on in those games, but it was really tactical the whole time, which was really fun.
Yeah, there we have it. ZenAku going to be extremely happy about that. Is back in first place spot in the Americas region.
My past history with Rapha is actually quite long, because since season 1 I've just actually had many opportunities to play him, and of course he's come out on top in most of those, in all of those games. He's been pretty much one of my main practice partners since the last year and a half. When you look at Rapha's statistics and what he's good at, well, he's pretty much good at everything. And the way that he plays is also, you can play aggressive, you can play slow, you can do everything. So with this type of game, I feel like I've really got two options. I can play better, or I can just take the game the way that I want it to be played. So I think that is my two main focuses during my game versus him. For this last game, Cha1n, I really hope that in this game you show me what it takes to be world champion, because that's my next goal, and I really hope that if I take the win this series, well, it's giving me a lot of confidence coming forward into QuakeCon and after that. So should be good, guys. Hope to see you there. Thanks.